In a coastal town surrounded by towering cliffs and wild waves, there lived a young woman named Era. She had big dreams of becoming an artist, a writer, a traveler. But every day, she found herself drifting, scrolling through her phone for hours, skipping deadlines, ignoring her sketchbook that lay untouched beneath piles of laundry. She told herself, I just need the right inspiration. But deep down, she knew she was stuck not because the world had given up on her, but because she had given up on. Try her parents grew concerned. They offered advice, support, even tough love, but Era had built walls made of procrastination, fear, and self-doubt. She kept waiting for some moment of magic, but it never came. One rainy evening, after another day wasted, Era received a letter in the mail. It was from her grandfather, a retired sailor, who once explored the world and now lived quietly in a lighthouse far north. The letter said, Come visit me. I have something for you, something important with little to lose, and her curiosity sparked. Era packed a bag and left the lighthouse stood on a cliff overlooking the roaring sea inside. Her grandfather welcomed her with a weathered smile. I have watched the waves for years, he said, and I have learned a thing or two about life that night. Over a simple dinner, he handed her a small, old compass, its glass scratched, its needle trembling slightly. This compass is broken. He said, just like I once was, I used to blame the sea, the storms, and the maps, but then I realized what I lacked was not direction, it was discipline. Era looked puzzled. What do you mean? Her grandfather leaned forward. You are waiting for the world to tell you where to go, but direction is not something you find, it's something you build day by day. Habit by habit, he explained. I started with one thing, waking up early every morning before sunrise. I would rise, write in my log, polish the deck, prepare for the unknown. That routine gave me clarity. It taught me consistency, and slowly, my broken compass began to work again, not because the needle changed, but because I changed. Era listened. Her heart stirred. He continued, You see, people often wait for motivation to act, but real change begins with action, even when you don't feel like it, especially then discipline creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. That night, Era could not sleep. She kept staring at the broken compass in her hand. It did not point north, but somehow it pointed inward. The next morning, for the first time in months, she woke before the sun. She stepped outside, sketchbook in hand, and began to draw the sea. She kept the broken compass by her side, not as a guide, but as a symbol. And from that day forward, Era changed. She did not wait for inspiration anymore. She showed up. Every morning she worked through the fog. She embraced discipline, and slowly her life began to bloom.